Hi everybody, welcome back. We are movie related and today we just want to give you an idea of some of the things that we've been watching lately. We haven't done reviews on them or anything. What are we watching that we'd enjoyed so far?
On our own time.
On our own time. What is that interesting peek of a thing that we're watching? And we'll see if you've watched them too.
How's the cookies? Yummy.
Yummy.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning, everybody. They're eating cookies. Me too. All right. Well, Mark, why don't you tell us what have you been watching in your spare time right now?
I stumbled on mine by accident, just browsing Netflix. Son of Zorn. And I don't know if you've ever seen Son of Zorn, but it's basically a real life sort of a sitcom scenario, but one of the main characters is like a cartoon He-Man style barbarian from, I forget the name of the land that he hails from, but he has his ex is the real life woman character, and they've had a son together, so he's like half cartoon from the waist down. Right, so I know the explanation doesn't make it sound like a good show, but it is a really, really, really entertaining show. There's not an episode that I've watched that I haven't laughed at out loud. It's fantastic. I know I told you check it out. Yeah,
he told me watch Son of Zorn. The guy is voiced by Seth Rogen, did you say?
Yeah, it sounds like Brian on Family Guy.
So Mark just discovered his favorite actor of voicing this character of Zorn is not that actor at all. It's Jason Sudeikis.
He nailed it. Did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I expected to tune into this and say, okay, well, Mark has recommended some things that I was not entirely pleased with before, so I was going to stomach this, but I laughed nonstop through this whole thing. To me, it's very guy humor.
Absolutely it is.
Like, you'll have fun if you understand what men are all about, because this guy's a barbarian. He only has one frame of mind. He doesn't care about anybody else except the barbarian way.
Right.
And he's just trying to be the dad to his son.
Yeah, he just wants to get to know his son, so he buys his son this cartoon falcon type bird as sort of his new vehicle. And so there's this big cartoon bird in the driveway, and the ex-wife comes out and says, "Oh, you can't give him that. That's very dangerous. He's going to get hurt." And so he decides, okay, well, if you can't have it, and he kills the bird.
In front of everybody.
just starts. So it's one of those things you're going to be like, oh, that doesn't sound funny. It is. It's funny. Give it a watch. Son of Zorn.
So you know what I found funny? Is that how you watched it because Mark recommended it and you stumbled across it? I recommended this to them in 2015 when it was on Fox TV.
Did you?
When it first came out on national television. I don't want to watch that, they said. Now they love it.
Now it's great.
So
it wasn't good in 2015.
So
it's great now.
All right. Paul, what are you watching to pass the time?
Okay, I'm not like Mark. I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, ER. I don't watch those Scrubs doctor shows.
You watch House?
House is different because Hugh Laurie, it's not about the hospital. It's about Hugh Laurie, and Hugh Laurie was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think I would watch any other doctor show ever after that. But I came across New Amsterdam. And the only reason we started watching it is because we watched The Blacklist. And his name is Ryan Eggold. He's in that show, and my wife says, "Hey, I like him. We have to watch the new show, New Amsterdam." I said, "Oh, okay, whatever." And it turns out it's really good. He plays Dr. Goodwin, the new medical director of the only publicly funded hospital in the United States. I think that's the way it goes. Everybody else is based on if you got insurance and you pay for everything. This one, they'll treat anybody. His catchphrase in this show is, "How can I help?" And that's what he's all about.
Oh, I think I've seen a couple of episodes of this.
That's what he's all about. He'll do anything for the patients. And there's a bunch of side characters who I thought, okay, well, I don't think I'm going to warm up to them. I warmed up to them.
This is in this show. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the show that it doesn't matter what anything costs? He's just like, yeah, do it. Yeah,
Yes.
do it. Okay.
And then they
All right.
find a way afterwards to make it fit into the budget somehow.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I've seen a couple of episodes.
It's all about problem solving on behalf of the patients. And in the first season, anyway, he has to do this while also being diagnosed with cancer.
Right.
And he goes through the treatment, and he's brought to almost death, but he's still, on behalf of the patients and on behalf of the hospital, he's working his way through it. And it's a really good show. I'm on season 2 right now, and I would recommend this. If you liked those other hospital shows, this one is a good one too. Okay, just a little segment here that I'm going to add to this video way after the fact. When I said New Amsterdam was a great show and you should watch it, I was on season 2, okay? Okay, season 1 and season 2, yeah, watch it, okay? Season 3, okay. If you're the type of person who in your life has ever gone on Twitter and used the words cisgendered, okay, this is the show for you. Because season 3 is a complete woke fest, okay?
Yeah.
It's preachy, all about very lefty political social views, and just every episode cramming it in your face.
I'd like to add to that. Okay. If you've ever watched 911, great show. It's about all these emergencies and fire department, everything that happens. And then there's a spin-off called 911 Lone Star. If that's your thing, that's the show for you. Like, everything in the show.
Yeah, New Amsterdam is all about, I guess it was filmed during COVID, so you're reliving the whole COVID experience. And it's all about not interpersonal relationships and working in a hospital. It's about what color skin you have, what your sexual orientation is, who is been wronged by the white man. Okay, this is season 3. That's not to say you shouldn't watch season 1 and 2. Those were good, but just be prepared for season 3 if you want to keep going. My wife is still watching it. She wants to watch it. She's okay with it, but it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with 911 Lone Star. Exactly the same thing.
So
Is there a hospital office romance?
there are, well, the problem is that
There always is.
there are some romantic through lines. He is married.
Yes.
Well, at least was.
Well, don't spoil it.
Well, they know.
No, they don't.
Now they do.
But they don't know the situation.
Okay, so he has different forks that he could travel down. You don't know which one he's going to choose because there's hints that he's going to go this way with this person, this way with this person, and you're quite interested in which he's going to choose. You're saying, why is he doing that? I thought he was going to go this way. So, yeah, it has my full recommendation.
So you don't know who he's going to give the rose to yet.
Don't know yet.
Don't know. Okay. All right. I am going to go. You went hospital drama, medical drama. You went half animation sitcom kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go full animation with this one. One that I was just happened to see on Prime because we just watched another movie, Stowaway, and this was recommended afterwards. So I said, I like animation. I'll give it a try. It's 8 episodes. You have to get through the very first episode. Because when you first start watching it, it looks like every other North American animated movie you've ever seen or series. When people are, the superheroes are fighting and everything, they're hitting each other, but there's really no consequences, right? Like it's 2 superheroes punching each other, no one really gets hurt or anything.
Like watching Teen Titans or something?
Yeah, like the guy gets hit, and then the next thing you know, he's in cuffs and he's going to jail and that kind of thing. And then at the end, there's a fight scene in the first episode, and it changes everything. It now becomes more along the line of the old animated movie like Heavy Metal, where it's ultra violent. And I mean, think Game of Thrones animation violent.
Right.
That kind of
Or
violent.
perhaps The Boys.
Like an animated version of The Boys?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And it's by one of the one of the main characters of the movie is the person doing the violence, and you're going, why is he doing that? What's going on now? And he's the father of the main character, Invincible, who is just getting his superpowers. And so the rest of the series is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Because he's training his son. He's showing his son how to become a superhero. He's still saving people, but there's this behind-the-scenes stuff going on all the time. And there's the human agency that's in charge of all the superheroes. They have different superhero groups around the world, kind of thing, and some are more strong than the others. And the main fight that we see at the beginning is the main superhero group, Group 1, which would be the big, strong heroes, is the one that he eliminates. He eliminates the whole group. And they don't know if it was him that did it, if they were all attacked, because he wasn't part of the group, kind of thing. But, like, it was so good and caught me so off guard, because I was going along, all right, and all of a sudden, what just happened?
So what's keeping you watching this? Is it the hook? Or is it each episode is entertaining from all the way through it?
Each episode was entertaining. He has a girl he likes at school. He has a best friend. He has another girl that he could be interested in. She's also a superhero. Then they explain why people don't recognize them. You know, kind of like the Clark Kent with the glasses. You know, one girl says, if you don't think there's superheroes in your school, you won't see a superhero in your school. It's kind of like psychology. But it was entertaining every single episode. And there's going to be a season 2.
Is it funny?
It's funny. It's action.
Okay.
The hero doesn't win every single time. He's called Invincible, and he gets his butt kicked many times. Okay. And there is a twist at the end. You're all the way to the last episode, you're wondering, why did the father do this?
Is it resolved in the last episode?
Sort of. We know why he did it. We do know why he did it. What the thing is going behind it. Yet it's kind of like Marvel. There's another threat coming. Kind of thing. And that's going to be season 2.
And is it a Scarlet Witch?
No. But some of the heroes, like, they rip off a lot of the superheroes. There's a version of the Flash. There's a version of, Hawk Girl. This kind of stuff. But it's done in such a way that it catches you off guard. And it was really fun. Okay. Funny episode, lots of action, and there is a hook. And like I said, it wasn't what I was expecting. When I was 3/4 of the way through the first episode, I was going, this is cute and all. And then that happened, and now I'm hooked. And give it a try. Invincible on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, it's free. You don't have to pay anything extra.
Yeah. In conclusion, watch Son of Zorn.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it 5 years ago when it came out. Well, there you go. Those are our recommendations. That's what we're watching in our spare time. Let us know if you've seen any of those. Probably haven't seen Son of Zorn. Might have seen New Amsterdam. You probably have heard about Invincible, because a lot of people have been talking about it. That just came out recently. And until next time, well, we'll see you on the channel.